So, first question that I have for you guys is, can the Saints realistically get a first-round compensation for Sean Payton?
Well, we know who has this one.
I was going to say, I wonder who asked this question.
I for real did not. But
I didn't think it was you.
It was
I thought it was Dobbs.
oh, you?
No, yeah, that was me.
Oh. I was like, wait. I thought everyone was looking at me.
No. I don't think so.
No, you don't think so?
Someone's.
I can think of one team that's going to do it.
That is crazy to give up a first.
Maybe
for a
like
coach.
a late first if like they're in a. But like if you're in the late first, you probably are in a
Have
good
a
spot.
good spot, right?
Yeah.
I would definitely not give up any top 10, top 15
No.
kind of pick. Never.
I don't know. If I'm the Arizona Cardinals, I would do it.
No,
I'm saying, give me that dude. My team hasn't
That's
done
top
anything.
5. That's a top 5 pick. Hell no.
Hold on,
Hell no.
Actually, I guess. Well, the Cardinals. No, the Cardinals
I
are
would
slipping
never.
more and more. I guess that is true. I haven't reconsidered that the Cardinals are slipping very hard.
No, yeah.
All I'm gonna say though is I do think that I agree. It's probably, but I can see it happening because I know the Saints are targeting that first round compensation. I know someone's gonna watch Sean Payton a lot. I can see it happening. Look, man. Look. I'm just gonna point out these dudes, and you're right. Since it's such a high pick, it's not gonna happen. They did trade a first round pick for Hollywood Brown. Sean Payton would give you a lot better value than Hollywood Brown.
Hold on.
Like,
You want to go?
I was just gonna say, like, realistically, like, a coach really does set you up for the future, especially if you're a Super Bowl winning head coach, Hall of Fame head coach. So, like, personally, I think maybe that's not like crazy to ask a first round pick for, but it really would have to be the right situation. I hate to say this because I don't even want to get Tyler started, but like the Chargers are in a good spot because they're not top 15. They're like on the edge of the playoffs where their pick is, depending on how far they go, obviously. But like if they lose in the wild card of the next round, like that's like in 21, 22 range.
That's what I was going to ask.
That doesn't sound crazy.
If you are the Chargers, would you give a first round pickup for Sean Payton?
I would.
Would you?
I don't know.
The roster's loaded.
Well,
probably
here's
would
well,
too.
no,
they're
here's
injured
the
all
thing.
year.
Oh, wait,
they're
do
already
have
they're
their
still
first
winning.
this year?
They should. But I don't know.
You
why
you
they-
should wait. I'll fact check it. Hold
I
on.
don't know why they wouldn't.
What do they do this
I just
year?
know they made a bunch of moves.
They
So I
had
was,
Zion Johnson in the first this year,
Yeah,
so they didn't trade
they
out.
should have their.
I think they have it still, but
Yeah.
we talked about it earlier in the week. Like
Yep. No, they haven't.
Brandon Staley kind of set himself up for maybe another year. They
He
got
for sure
got
did.
hot late.
That's true.
They're winning games late, and this is when you want to win games in the heart of the season, heart of the battle. And then like the weapons. I mean, I would take a receiver in the first round if I were them. I don't really care. I know Keenan's kind of getting older. Obviously, he was injured for 10 games this year. Like Mike Williams was injured. I feel like you need a safety blanket. I know Palmer's still there, but like I think you're gonna need someone to like be that guy when Keenan does go or Mike gets hurt. That's what I would use it on. I don't know.
I
It
think
would be sick with Payton. For
fully
sure,
healthy.
but-
I think they have like a very good receiving core.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, Mike Willie always gets hurt in some way. Keenan was hurt a lot, but he's usually pretty durable too.
Yeah.
But he is getting older.
So I feel like the question for like how valuable is that first round pick for the Chargers is different, deciding on where they decide to go with that pick. Like Zion Johnson was their first round pick this year. I'm sure as hell that they could find a replacement guard and turn that pick into Sean Payton. Like I would rather have Sean Payton than I would rather and a replacement level guard than Zion Johnson. So I feel like it's how they use that first round pick, which differentiates where they, the value lies. Because I agree, if they draft a receiver in the first round, like if they got Jackson Smith and Najigba, like that would be way more valuable, I think, than having Sean Payton. But it's just like it's how the draft plays out and what kind of guy you're just selecting.
Yeah, and it's also just an awkward spot they would be in. Hey, Brandon, thanks for taking us to the playoffs, but here's the door.
And with all the injuries and stuff.
Yeah, like because I mean that's almost impossible to do.
I
But
still
he
don't think
found a
like his
way.
decisions are the best, but like
He-
with the hand that he was dealt
he
this
got
year,
him
like he
right,
did
yeah.
a good job.
Agree.
Yeah.
But although on the other hand, I agree with that. But on the other hand, if he makes an egregious decision or something crazy happens in the playoffs, it
Yeah.
does open that door up like right away.
I don't
And
know.
that's exactly what the
I
discussion
don't know
is
if
going to be.
one call would lead me to fire someone. It
I mean,
just
if it's like an
depends how-
egregious
it
call
depends
in the
the magnitude.
playoffs.
Like you know what I'm
And
saying?
Sean
But,
Payton's on the table. Oh, I agree. If
They-
Sean
they
Payton
make-
was on the table, I'm
they
not firing
make-
him.
everyone makes crazy calls, throughout the season and losing games. So I don't know if I would do that. I'm not sure. That's a tough situation they would be in if they did want Payton.
Well, to that point, I just want to, and this is a completely random side note, but that's just how I am sometimes. To your point, I mean, if the Saints didn't convert the onside kick in the Super Bowl, everyone would look at Sean Payton nowadays and be like, oh, this crazy lunatic who did. So that's just how it goes. I do agree with that point.
That's how it goes with all crazy decisions
yeah.
that coaches
Like,
make.
it
It's
is
like
how
if
it
it
is.
pays off, you're like,
You're-
damn,
you're-
you're a genius. If it doesn't, What an idiot.
So I'll give you that
You
point.
got to live and you learn. Yeah, and that's.
I don't
tough.
think Staley's a bad coach, and he's so young, which is why I think keeping him is definitely not like it's not like he's he's not like some 60-year-old guy who you're like, well, I have faith. Like it's like, yeah, we could have him for another 20 years. Don't want to make that mistake if he is the guy.